I like the players. No diggity, no doubt. Play on, play it. Play on, play it. Yo, Dre, drop the verse.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations, bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Shorty it down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much grounds, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind.
Wow.
I think about the girl all the time.
Wow, wow.
East side to the west side, pushing fat rides, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10, I wanna get in. Can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up, girl.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
She's got class and style, street knowledge by the pound. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no, let me tell you how it goes. Verbs the word, spins the verb, lovers hit curves so frequent you heard. Rolling with the fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play, just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it, trump tight all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, maybe in time, baby I can get you in my ride.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Oh,
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
bag it up, babe.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, that girl looks good. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Play on, play on, play on. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. You're my kind of girl. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo.
Cause that's my peeps and we rose deep, flying first class from New York City to Black Street. What you know about me? Now don't thing. Cartier wooded frame sported by my shorty. As for me, icy gleaming pinky diamond ring. We bees the baddest click up on this scene. Ain't you getting bored with these fake broads? How shows improves, no doubt. I've been thinking so. Please excuse if I come across rude, that's just me. And that's how a player's got to be. Stay kicking game with a capital G. Ask the peoples on my block, I'm as real as can be. Word is born, faking moves never been my thing. So Teddy, pass the word to your nigga Chauncey. I'll be sending a call, let's say around 3:30. Queen Pen and Black Sheep.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. Yeah. Black Street Productions. We out, ride. We out.
We are here. We got sound. We got cameras. We got El Fuego in the house. I figured Bobby B will show up eventually because he always does. How is everybody going this fine evening? It was like 50 something degrees today. It's still 47 degrees. It is I am so excited, guys. It did not really start getting dark until like 5:30, 5:45. That means the winter is coming to a close. I mean, I know there's still stuff coming. I'm not under no delusions that, the winter's over, but it is definitely coming to a close. And I am so happy about that because the winter this winter has been emotionally draining on me. I mean, just absolutely draining on me this year. Um, Mainly because, all the stuff and things. And now my only real outlet is to get outside and go do things, do stuff, outside when it's nice and warm. And in the wintertime, it shuts all that down. So my little bit of outlet that I did have has been just shut off this year because of the winter. And I hated it. But today I got out, did some cleaning, did a little bit of cleaning, got the back end of the Tahoe is not a disaster area now. I've got a lot more cleaning to go, a lot more stuff to do, and I built an enclosure for the YouTube test demo stuff when I'm doing the 6.5s. I built an enclosure for 6.5 so that I could do that. And the A/B comparisons, I'm going to have switches on it. It's going to be cool. I'll be able to run a set as a demo or run an A/B comparison. Looking forward to that. I'm going to try to get some more partners rolling, sending me stuff so I can do A/Bs. I think I've got Hyanko on board. I know that Slapz is going to be able to hook me up. We're going to have some stuff coming from them with some of their new 6.5s and the tweeters. I'm going to have a thing set up for that too. So yeah, it's going to be good. There's going to be some interesting splashes of product reviews and splashes of product demos and hardcore testing of products. That's going to get peppered and seasoned throughout this summer season, along with the spring, this early spring. It's still cold sometimes. Got that coming. Got holy crap! Big Mike dropping
Tacos on
tacos.
deck, I'm cashing my checks. Flavor effects, I'm ripping these flicks. Tacos on deck, I'm cashing my checks. Flavor effects, I'm ripping these flicks.
I love the taco thing, guys. I've been working on that one. El Fuego gifted memberships. I'm looking forward to everybody. Man, y'all, check it out. You're all getting memberships. What's up, Big Mike? You the man. Big Mike ain't joking, guys. But we appreciate that, Big Mike. Oh, he's always bringing the love. Always bringing the love. And a bunch of you folks now are on the green team. Green team, baby. Let's see what's going on here on the chat thing. El Fuego's in the house. Franco Cueto said, "What's up, guys?" Wait a minute. Whoa. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. There he is. What's up, Franco Quaid? Wisconsin Outlaw. Good evening. Good evening to you too, man. And Big Mike's in the house. Y'all know Big Mike's in the house, getting with it. And Cadillac Don's in the house. What's up, Cadillac Don? He's the man. He's one of the big channel supporters, and we appreciate you, Don. So you know. I never forget. One day it'll come back to you, my friend. El Fuego says, Bobby B. Bobby B said hi. Well, I don't know where Bobby B is. You need to go punch him in his head. Get him up. Let's see here. Yep, I can't pronounce that. Ayak Audio. Do I know Hayaka? Yes, I do know Hayaka. I have done quite a bit of reviews on Hayaka. And I've got more to come, too. Hayaka's all over the place, man. Some of the stuff that Hayaka comes out with is just really, really good. Just really good. It's like, here's a thing. It's cheap and it's awesome. That's cool. Other stuff is not so much, but as long as you know what you're looking for and you know what you're buying and you're paying attention to what it is, you're not just going, hey, it says Hayaka, so it's awesome, or hey, it says Hayaka, so it's crap. Pay attention to the thing. Look at the thing. Specifically, look at the details, the specs, figure out if it's the thing that you want. Doesn't matter who puts their brand name on it. The marine speakers I'm looking at from Hayaka right now are really, really, really looking really good. And Big Mike's dropping. Just keep
Tacos on deck, I'm cashing my checks.
tacos.
Flavor effects, I'm ripping these flicks. Tacos on deck, I'm cashing my checks. Flavor effects, I'm ripping these flicks.
Dude. The tacos on deck, baby. I'm losing it. Yo, hang in there. It'll all come around. Anyway, so El Fuego says the female taco is the best in my opinion. Yeah, well, yeah, not everybody is into the female taco. I am. I like the female taco, but it's some folks out there that they kind of have a different way of thinking, and I can't. I show love to everybody. I ain't gonna diss nobody, but it is what it is. And Mike, appreciate you very much. So I've got the setup to do the 6.5s. I got that finished up today. I left it with the rear panel on the enclosure is removable. I did that on purpose because I'm going to be doing some stuff where I'm going to be pulling that panel off and doing an open back, which basically is an open baffle. Because a lot of times when you're playing it in a door, there's no seal happening. There's no sealed enclosure there. It's an open baffle. So having the ability to pull the back off of my box simulates what they would sound like in a door versus what they would sound like in pods, right? And I think it's a big difference. And so I'm trying to bring the most useful information I can to my reviews. All right. Tomorrow night or the next night, tomorrow or the next day, I'll be doing, I'm going to do the audio part of the Hayaka Marine speaker review. So if you guys are wanting to hear what they sound like, you're going to. I'm going to be putting my little new box together. Everything's going to be set up. I got the head unit. I'm going to play them off a head unit power, which is pretty much how they're going to get played. Anyway, I'm going to run them off a head unit power off the head unit that I got mounted for my display. It's going to be good. So just hang in there and wait and you'll see. Also, the Tahoe, I've got some, I'm going to do another little rack in the back of the Tahoe where my DSP is mounted. If you guys watch that video, you see where my DSP is stuck in back there. I'm going to do something over there kind of fancy over there to the side. I ain't sure exactly how it's going to go down yet, but I'm doing something there, and I'll be working on that this week too. What do we have out there? Let's see here. Okay. All right. El Fuego says, Mike, Big Mike, he's the man. He just keeps buying tacos. I'm loving it. El Fuego says, what slaps, mids, and highs amps am I running? 2 4-channel amps, but how much wattage to each speaker? They are 160 by 4. They're 160 watts by 4 at 4 ohms or at 2 ohms. I think they're like 120 by 4 at 4 ohms, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm running a 1 4-channel amp on each of the channels. Each of those 4 channels is on a 6.5-inch marine coaxial driver, 2 in each door, 4 total. And then I've got the other 4-channel, only running 2 of those channels, and I'm running those 2 channels on the 3.5s and the A pillars, and also those same 2 channels are also the tweeters in both doors. So I've got an extra set of 2 tweeters in each door. So I've got on those 2 channels are doing 3 speakers each, 1 mid and 2 tweeters. And then I've got the tweeters have a crossover, a capacitor set up that's crossing them over at like 8,000 hertz and up. And so they're just getting the tip end of the thing. And then I've got the whole channel crossed over to suit the wideband of the like 300 hertz or 400 hertz up to the sky to handle the little mid, and then also with the passive crossover in there to handle those tweeters. And then the doors, the 4 door speakers, they got their own passive on those tweeters. It's a work in progress, but it sounds good. Bobby B's finally in the house. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I don't know where you was at, but he's probably out there working on his fuse box. Bobby ain't messing around, guys. He's got some cool stuff. He's slow. He's not fast at all, but he does meticulous work. So I'm looking forward to seeing his slow, meticulous, but really nice product that he's working on, and how it proceeds. So what else is there in the works? Yeah, he did finally show up. Yeah. Anybody got any questions for me tonight? I'll do my best to answer those questions about my own build, about your build, about anything you're trying to figure out. Something you think, if I'm crazy, maybe you just want to quiz me and see how dumb I am. I don't care. Throw it in the chat. This is an A-B interactive experience, okay? So you guys participate and I participate. It ain't just me. All right. You want to see me talk? There's plenty of videos, like 1,000 videos where I'm talking about stuff. You know, this the live thing. This is an A-B back and forth kind of thing. Y'all got to participate if you want this to work. Bobby B said he was under his truck running alt gauge to the block. What a pain in the ass. Sir, very much. Did you run it through something, or did you just run it alongside the frame, or what? Because some people like to run PVC pipe under there and run it through PVC pipe. Some run it through just loom. Mine, I didn't do either one. I actually just got it attached to I've got it running alongside the frame with another wiring harness that's already there. And I got it zip tied to that wiring harness. It's very much out of the way and cool, but everybody does their own thing. So I'm kind of curious just about what everybody else is going. Bobby said he's old and slow. Well, you know, It's better than being old and dead, right? There's that. El Fuego said, "How's my health?" And what about Base Cat? Base Cat. Oh my God, y'all! I put up I put up I put up a few things on TikTok, right? I have an occasional. I put up some stuff on TikTok. If you guys didn't know it, there is a car audio enthusiast TikTok channel, and it isn't always the same stuff that you'll see on this channel. Sometimes it's just crazy things that I put up on there because I find it fun to mess with people. So I put up a video.
You're adopted.
Hush.
Yeah.
I put up a video of Base Cat, and I was messing with him. I was turning on the attic fan, right? And he freaks out when you turn the attic fan on. And whenever I stand there and I reach up there to touch that switch, turn the attic fan on, he looks at me and he goes, meow. It's a very specific meow. It's like, what the hell are you doing? And the closer I get to it, the more meow he gets. And I'm like, you may do it. And I said, meow. And he gets all freaky. You can tell he's like panicking about it. It's hilarious. The personality that comes out of that cat whenever I do that. Well, I shot a video of it, uploaded it to TikTok, and honestly, these people freaked out, man. Hold on. Let me tell you what some of them said. So, one person said, "I don't find it funny that you're stressing out the cat." And another one said, "I don't like that you know he's afraid, but you do it anyway. Sad." I just find it hilarious. Oh, here's one. I haven't read this one yet. This one said, "That's so mean. Why would you freaking bully him and make him scared? Why don't somebody do that to you? See how you like it. With whatever that is that makes you afraid. Would you like quit tormenting?" Who says, "Poor cat, you don't deserve that animal." I love it, guys. I love it. I'm so tormenting these people. Anyway, the point is, they all think I'm like this horrible person that tortured my poor cat. What they don't realize is that cat has a better life than most any other animal out there. He gets attention constantly, all day, every day. He has nothing but the best of everything, and he loves the interactions he has. So yeah, it's fun. I let him just go on about it. It's funny stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, Big Mike he ain't playing, y'all. He's doing the memberships. Everybody's green teaming today. Let's see. Wait, we are missing stuff here. Hold on. Base Cat. Yo, broskies, what's up, Dubby? Recently came across your channel. Like your content. Thank you. I do my best to provide the best, most stuff I can do. It's complicated. Ran it next to the factory ground. I'm putting tech flex on everything. Yeah, that's a good call, man. Just make sure that it's in a position where it can't be attacked by anything, and it's secure and it's not going to get hot. Those are the things you got to worry about. Bobby B. He said, "W for the win." Jay Snipes, what's up? What's up? There you go. There he is. And then W said, "Good day, Jay. Thanks for the membership." Yep. Cadillac Don said, "I understand why lithiums can't go under the hood, but are the trunk under lithium safe to go under the back seat in factory battery location?" Yeah, absolutely. The only reason you don't want to put any lithium at all under the hood is because it doesn't handle extreme heat very well. I mean, technically, you could put lithium under the hood. What you have to worry about is specific situation where the location it's in under the hood where it's at is getting dosed up with heat, and heat's bad for lithium. So it's not cold is worse for lithium than heat, but yeah, it's not good. You don't want to have it in that 200-degree, temperature range. And so, and under the back seats, no problem. Lithium works well on anywhere you want to put it, except for in a situation where it's going to be exposed to a lot of heat, which is the only reason why you can't really put it under the hood, or you shouldn't put it under the hood. And that goes for the stuff that they sell. There's some down for sound and all them guys. They have batteries. They say you can put this lithium under the hood. It's the same battery as stuff that you can't put under the hood. They just insulate it and say, yeah, sure, go for it. I say, hell no, I don't want my lithium under my hood. Don't want it getting hot. I don't care what they say about it. I just ain't doing it. Wisconsin Outlaws said, I'm putting a Kenwood double din, a 3-way morale setup. What would I recommend for clean, tight bass? And what channel amp would recommend? The back speakers will run off the deck power for filler. I don't really recommend doing that. I'll try to touch on that a little bit more. Just give me a second. There's multiple layers of things here. So first of all, you're saying you're doing a Kenwood double din with 3-way morale. Okay, but I don't know what kind of car this is. That's a very important detail. I also don't know where you're putting that 3-way setup. Are you putting it in factory locations, like mids on the dash, 6s in the doors, tweeters in the A-pillars? I don't know. And that's important to know. And I can touch on the clean, tight bass, but I still need to know what kind of vehicle you're working with and where you're wanting to put subwoofers at. As far as your rear channel for rear fill, you're probably going to want to run a setup where you can use a rear fill filter for the back. Essentially, the way you do that is how to do this. Some amplifiers have this ability. Kicker's new amplifiers have this ability, but you want to take everything that's not, you want all the sounds that come from the center channel in the back to be nullified. So you don't hear any of that. All you want coming over those rear speakers is what's on the left channel only and what's on the right channel only. If it comes from the center, it needs to be cut completely out. If you set that up and then turn that down just a little bit, that rear fill will actually work really well. But again, you're going to need an amplifier and or DSP set up specifically to make that rear fill trick happen. Because you're filtering out everything that's common between two speakers, and you're only playing the stuff that's not common between the two. So only the little bits and pieces from the left and right. That's what you want as far as rear fill goes. I'm assuming that somewhere down through here, you're going to tell me more about your setup, and I'll try to get a little bit more into detail. Jay says, I drove back from North Tennessee early this week before the snowstorm. First time I drove them, freshly salted roads. Yeah, you need to immediately get that stuff off your truck because it will rust. You may also want to look into doing the oil bath under your truck, and just look at frame oil treatment for your frame. It's some different mixes. You just spray it under there, and it sticks to everything, and it keeps it from salt and other things from getting in there. Keeps it from rusting. There's a lot of guys use that, especially in the Northeast. Big Mike, y'all welcome for the memberships. Make sure to use it, please. Yeah, absolutely, man. Show up, hang out, chill out, give me some questions, do it to it. Because like I said, this is a two-way thing, guys. I work with you guys. I'll answer your questions. I'll participate in the conversations, but I can't be the only person talking. I need people to ask me questions and chime in. That's how this works. Bobby B, zip tying everything every couple of inches. Yeah, that works. Like like I said, the main things you got to worry about is potential road debris hitting the wire, or potential scrubbing if you manage to high center a vehicle over a curb or whatever, and that potential thing rubbing on the wire. Those are two things you want to make sure you keep in mind. And the third one is making sure that it does not have the opportunity to get hot in any kind of way, shape, or form. Those three things are protected. It's good. It's golden. Fuego said, I got 8 channels at 65 watts or 2 channels at 180 watts plus 4x65 watts. I'd like to run the auto control 6x9 mid bass on 1 amp at 2x180. The only advantages and disadvantages for using multiple channels or breaking it down to 2 channels and getting more power is just wiring. It's how you're wiring things up. If you're wanting to, it's all flexibility. It's not like one is better than the other. That's not the case. It's the same thing with ohm loads on speakers. Ohm loads don't make things better. Higher ohm load is not better than a low ohm load. None of that matters. The reason all those things exist is for flexibility. We don't know. The manufacturers building the amplifiers and speakers does not know what it's going into, or how it's going to be wired, so they configure it in such a way to allow it to be flexible so that you can make changes and you can make it all work in your particular install. So whatever works for your specific setup, that's the best thing for that setup. There's nothing that's going to be better. It's like one screw is another screw, is a nail, is a staple, is a brad. Whatever you need to fasten the thing down with is what you use. It is what it is, man. W said, thanks, Big Mike. Damn right. My thoughts exactly. My lithium hates cold, drops way faster. Yes, lithium does not like cold at all. And the colder it gets, the worse it don't like it. But that's the thing about lithium and alternators. Alternators love to be cold. Lithium does not like to be cold. Alternators hate to be hot. Lithium is okay with hot as long as you don't get it too hot. Too hot's bad. Let's see. Do I run the 3.5 inch? Do I run a 3.5 coax and rear 6.5 coax on 65 watts each, or Brampton the 3.5 coax up front and the rear off of deck power? I would run them. I do not like. Okay, have had terrible luck running anything off of deck power while I'm also amplifying something else, with the exception of if you've got a low end system and you just add in a subwoofer and then you're using the mids and highs on deck power, that usually works okay. But whenever you put an amplifier in and then you try to use deck power to power tweeters, or use deck power to power rear fill or whatever, the problem is, every single time I've seen this, the amplifier signal and from the amplifier and the deck power's signal from the deck will not be time aligned. The deck's signal will be slightly ahead of the amplifier's signal, and it's just a little bit off, but it drives me batshit crazy every time I hear it. And now, when you hear it, you're going to hear it too. And then you'll be like, you know what? I didn't notice that till he said something. Yeah, it's a thing, guys. It's annoying. And whenever the slightest amount of difference in time alignment can change the whole image of everything, and you're talking about something that almost sounds like an echo. It's so delayed. Yeah, I don't like that. I never like mixing deck power with amp power for mids and highs. I do not like doing that at all because I've had nothing but bad luck from it. 2004 GMC Sierra pickup, factory location, sub under the back seat. Wisconsin Outlaw, real simple. JL Audio, Stealth, enclosure under the back seat. That's what you want. Look up Jail Audio Stealth. It's going to be the TW3, like a TW310, I think. That's if you want tight, clean, smooth. That's what you want. It's going to be around $1,000, man. But honestly, that's exactly what you're looking for. Just do it, and you'll be happy with it. El Fuego, use the 465. Use 65 watts by 4 to biamp the 30.5-inch coaxials. Run rears on head unit, or run 65 to 3.5 coaxials and 65 to the rears. Yeah. Do that. That's what you want to do. Don't use head unit power. I do not like head unit power mixed with amp power. Always bad. Every time. And if you haven't realized how bad it was, now you're going to pay attention to it, and now you're going to notice it. You're going to notice that delay. Plus, another problem with that is the way the volume goes up on your amplified signal versus your head unit power won't be linear. One will go up faster than the other one, and then the other one will go up. They'll like do this, right? Or they'll do this. Or they're never the same. So it creates all sorts of tuning issues. And it's just a horrible idea. So do the second option. Run a separate amp for rear fill, or just stick with the 4-channel amps. Biamp the coax, and run a separate amp. It depends on what you. I personally, I don't find it necessary to biamp a coax, but that's a me thing. That's not a everybody thing. If you want the control, like for example in a coax, there is a little bit of a discrepancy between where the tweeter is located and where the mid-range is located. The tweeter is slightly forward of the mid-range. Some people, that drives them crazy. Okay, they can hear that delay, that 1.5-inch delay, or whatever it is. And being able to go in through and time align the tweeter and put a slight bit of delay on the tweeter so that the mid and the tweeter hit your ear at the same time. If you want that perfection in time alignment, then you want to biamp those speakers. That's the only real reason I can see to biamp them, is to get that time alignment perfection. Me, I don't need that much of a perfection. I get it. If I got it within 4 or 5 inches of each other, I am golden, man. My ears do not care about it. But that's the reason you would want to do it. If time alignment, if that particular time alignment is super important, then that's what you want to do. And that's the reason why you would do it. And other than that, I wouldn't biamp them. I'd just let them bump. Yeah. Sean said, how to tune my DSP right now. That's not a question. We're going to have to work on your question answer. Your question asking your question asking is leaving something to be desired. You're going to give me more information and let me know what exactly it is you're trying to figure out. El Fuego, I prefer not to biamp the coax. So if it isn't a big deal, yeah, it's not worth it. The only real reason to biamp coaxes, in my opinion, again, this is my personal opinion, is to get the time alignment right. Because most of the time, the crossover network that's built into the coax is going to be perfect for that tweeter woofer combo to work with. It's going to be perfect. You don't really need to do anything to make that better. But the time alignment is the only thing, and it's just a little bit of a slight difference, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, Jay, man, look, I work with what I got. All right. I work with what I got. You guys are awesome. Any questions, people? Spit it out. Let's go. Damn, I dropped my cigarette. Don't you hate when that happens? El Fuego says the 180 to each 6x9 mid base and 6.5 to the front, 3.5 coaxial, and 5. The 180 to each 6. The 180 to each 6x9 mid base and 6.5 to the front, or 65 to the front. Okay. 65 to the front 3. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know what the 5 is. Oh, 5 and 65 to the rears. Okay, so you want to do 180 to, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds good. What shows am I going to? All of them. I'll be going to everything that pops up in this area. So if you guys go to, hang on a second here. Let me do some stuff. Y'all thinking about some questions. I'm going to give y'all some lowdown here. Luca, good call. The Trump Thunder, the 5K. Yes, excellent. Try the 5K V2. Use coupon code CAE10. Save yourself some money, man. Excellent. I highly recommend Trump Thunder. Obviously, that's what I'm running, and I love it. So, let's see here. GP. What we're doing? Team. Savage Sounds. There we go. So, yeah, that's us right there. Well, y'all can't see nothing. Hold on a minute. Hey, wait a dang second. What are we even doing here? Is it real? Is this even real? Is it real? Is it real? Is this real? Team Savage Sounds, baby. Y'all see this little dude right here with the headphones on and the bandana? This is your thing right here. This is a local team that I am I'm heavily affiliated with. I'm not actually on this team, but I'm heavily affiliated with this team. Anything this team is going to be doing in the Missouri area, I'm pretty much going to be there. So if you guys look them up, then you'll know what's up with that. Whoa. Hold on. El Fuego. So how much are the Hayaka 6.5 Marines? Around $80-something. Between 80 and 90, I think. A pair. That's a stupid good deal. Absolutely stupid good deal. And I've got the link. I got the link to them in the video. Click on the link. It's in the information on the Hayaka video. It'll be in the information on this video too. Once I get the video up it's a permanent video, there will be a link in there for the Trump Thunder Lithium, for the Hayaka, everything. It's all going to be down below. And under the videos, I try to make sure that I've got links for everything these days. I'm trying to be professional. Would it be worth doing two 3600 watt amps wired to 2 ohms on one sub, or just one ran to 1 ohm? What are you powering here? Okay, he's going to do the trunk thunder. Okay, let me go back here. Luca. I don't think there's anything else back here. You just kind of jumped in with that. Going the trunk thunder, 5K, two 3600 watts wired to 2 ohms. Usually, you're going to, if you don't have to buy amp a single sub, don't, because you're going to be fighting balancing the output of those 2 amps, and that's always going to be a thing that you'll have to struggle with. So if you have the option of running a single amp to that sub or a single amp to multiple subs over running multiple amps to a sub, always take that. Running a single amp is going to be a lot less trouble. So, yes, I would do 1 amp to 1 ohm. Yeah. The positives are, if you're running at 2 ohms, the positive would be you're slightly more efficient, but you're also adding a second amplifier. So it kind of balances itself out. The negatives are you got to get those voltages exactly right, or you'll be doing weird stuff to your subwoofer. Better off to run 1 amp than 2 if you can. Frank O'Quaid, do I know what brand lithium is in Trunk Thunder Lithium? Brandon uses, I can tell you, he gets his cells are from Chinese military vehicles. It's the Chinese military's battery banks that they use. They're rated for extremely cold weather. He uses the cells for those that come from those vehicles, and he uses medical grade balancers and everything. It's top notch stuff. They're not crap at all. They're very good cells. Big Jeff uses the same cells, but with less capacity. He uses less of them, and you're paying the same, but you're getting less. So, Trunk Thunder, better buy than the Big Jeff batteries. Is what it is. I'm just saying. Yeah, the 5K is excellent batteries, guys. You're not going to beat them anywhere. Will Trunk Thunder be at scrapping? I don't know. Don't know what that is. Let's see. Bobby B is headed to the Clean Wire Club. Yeah, Bobby B is gonna be sponsoring the Clean Wire Club, man. He ain't messing around. Dean and Fernando. Dean's crazy, y'all. That man's crazy. He does immaculately, really, really sick, clean work, but the man has got issues. He's got issues. Can you imagine how he makes up his bed? Yeah. God, like it. And pull it, and then pull it. Oh, there's a wrinkle over here. Let's go back and start over. I'm saying, dude, can you imagine being his kid? Because he drove her crazy. Why is your toothbrush pointed to the right? You should be pointed to the left. What the hell's wrong with you? I like Dean. Yeah, that man's crazy, man. I love it. Luca, Kicker 18, Solo X, 2K RMS. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to that. Before I go, I haven't spoke to him yet. I'm going to be, though. Hopefully he's actually moving really, really close to the area. So hopefully that'll be what happens. And yeah, I'll get a kick out of him. He's something else. Scrapping the Coast. Okay, so it's a. I don't know. I don't know the event, so I don't know. Sorry, not familiar with the event. Scraping the Coast, Scrapping the Coast. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. I'm not up to date on everything, guys. You got to work with me here. I mean, smack me around, throw stuff at me, hit me in the head with it, you know. And man, look, I'm straight up. I'm straight up. I just came in. I came in from outside, literally sat down and had 45 minutes to get ready for the show. I had to put together this video and get it up online, and I had not eaten yet. So I'm looking forward to getting me some. My wife made spaghetti and meatballs, and that shit's good. And I hadn't been into it, and I got to get into that. So that's coming here real soon. I'm telling you, man, the man's crazy. But if you want every single wire to be in exactly the right spot, zip tied to the nines, like get the little ruler out and line up every zip. The man's crazy, but he does really, really sick, clean work. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, you've been living under a rock, obviously. Just look up 5-star car stereo, 5-star car audio, Dean and Fernando, Clean Wire Club on Facebook. Dean does amp racks and his car stereo installations. His amp racks, honestly, there's nobody on the planet, period, that does an amp rack as clean as Dean. No doubt. But he's crazy. He's a crazy man. Yeah, he does really good work. Pretty big show in Biloxi. I got you, boss. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. But it sounds like it'd be cool. Scrapping the Coast is awesome. I met my wife there. Heck yeah, man. Meeting your wife at a bass event, that's awesome. I met my wife at work. We were both working a temporary job for one of those labor services things, and I ran into her, and it turned out that she was getting kicked out of her apartment. she had 2 hot checks, and she was getting kicked out of her apartment. They had already given her an eviction notice, and she had to leave that day. She had nowhere to go. The night that I met her at work, she literally didn't have a home to go home to that night after she got off work. And I took her to my place, and she had a place to go. And then a week later, the rental place come and got all my furniture because we hadn't paid our furniture bill. So, yeah, man, life and stuff. I love it, dude. Scrapping the Coast. I'll have to look into that, man. It sounds fun. I really appreciate the broadcast. Have a good night, everyone. El Fuego, we appreciated having you, man. And always, I really enjoy you guys. You guys make me laugh. And man, laughing is everything, man. If you can't laugh about it, you just need to reset your brain, because, life is way too short. And I mean this, life is way, way too short to go around mad and angry and pissed off at everything and taking stuff way too seriously. Man, do something ridiculous. Have fun. Freak people out. Life is awesome. And we need to laugh. We need to have fun. We need to pass that love and pass that laughter and pass that warmth on to everybody in your life. Tell the convenience store person a joke. Make them laugh. They're having a rough day. Get them to laugh. Do something stupid. Have fun with it. Don't take life too seriously, man. It's just not worth it. She hooked now. That was her first show. Yeah. It was Dean Faultwine. Yeah, right. See, he's passing on He's passing on his insanity. Now Bobby has it. Bobby's done got infected. And Dubby said, "Peace, bros. You know what? I am thinking about spaghetti. You guys don't have any more questions. You got a couple minutes, and we're gonna be shutting it down. If you got anything else you want to ask me, now is the time to throw it out there. Don't sit on your hands. Get your little phalanges to moving. Type it on out. Because I got spaghetti and meatballs in there, and I'm straight up going to go in there and get stupid and hurt myself in there." Guys, I have had a wonderful night. And y'all have a wonderful night.
Are we gonna
Peace.
ride or not? Are we gonna ride or not? Are we gonna ride or not? Are we gonna ride or not? In my jacked up truck, I'm moving slow. Speakers booming, y'all already know. Mud on the tires, feeling alive. Country roads at night, the southern vibe. Looking out the window, fields in sight. My boots on the pedal, driving all night. Are we gonna ride or not? 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 Stars above with the moonlight glow. Country chill, riding down this road. Catch me cruising as the bass line hits in the southern air where the night never quits. Rolling with my folks, just having a blast in a jacked up truck. We ain't going too fast. Are we gonna ride or not? 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 Leave our worries in the dust tonight. Southern skies and the journey's bright. Feel the power while we ride. Country freedom taking flight. Are we gonna ride or not? Are we gonna ride or not? Are we gonna ride or not? Are we gonna ride or not?
Tacos on deck, I'm cashing my checks. Flavor effects, I'm ripping these flicks. Tacos on deck, I'm cashing my checks. Flavor effects, I'm ripping these flicks.